Welcome back to Fantasy Maiden Wars. In the last part, Byakuren has been unsealed, and now we will see the result of that. This is my team. I don't think there are any new team names here, it's just what I tried to fit in. This is episode 99, and there's like no way this map is being finished in one part, so I guess I'm going to record episode 100 during this recording session, and I guess it'll be the ending of this section of the story. Eyes lasting 1,000 years, part 2. So bright and white. It's ironic because I took Aki off the team to replace her with Mima. Oh, the world of Dharma is filled with light. Is the darkness of Hokai clearing up? This light. I'd been praying in the darkness for so long, resigned to accept whatever punishment I deserved. But now, after seeing this light with its unimaginable kindness and warmth... Wait, is that? Yes, I'm sure of it. Rasa, Itren, and Sho. Hijiri, I heard your voices from within the seal. You really came so far, just for me. Yeah, I'm so glad you're okay, Chief. Aren't you the ones who've been in danger, though? You've braved so much just to get here. Were you saying we'd face any danger for your sake?
Just being able to see you like this again, you're enough.
Y'all came to help, too. I've heard all of your voices as well. Thank you for lending Sho your aid. We've been buddies for a while now. Anyway, I'm sure you've got a lot of to catch up on, but can we save this for later? Have an idea of the situation. Allow me to join you. This is the first time we've met face to face, isn't it, Byakuren? It is, as you say, Lady Shinki. Shinki. Huh? You two know each other? Lady Shinki had been kind enough to come chat with me while I was sealed, from time to time. Even through the barrier, her kindness has been my emotional support.
Well, call it me surprised. Never figured Hijiri would be best buds with your god Makai.
At first, I'd only planned to meet with you once, but after speaking with you, I changed my mind. I never imagined that this would result. You should all know what's going to happen now that the seal's been broken. Hokai has been thrown into disorder, and the rest of Makai will soon follow.
Still not seeing much sword, to be honest.
We'll be leaving quietly now, so can you consider the case closed? Please. Unfortunately, I can't allow that. Huh? The big eyes. It's a lot of enemies, game. It's a lot of enemies, game.
Got more giant evil eyes. They're smaller than the one from before, but there are so many of them.
Powerful monsters are being awakened. The balance of Hokai certainly seems to have been disturbed. Correct. And this is merely the beginning. So what do we do about it?
All I know for sure is that if we do nothing, we'll be monster food.
Those giant eyeballs have mouths. Can they eat? Or do they have like lasers that can like absorb your energy or something? Everyone hurry and get out there. My god. There's so many. Well. Nothing to do but get out there and beat them up. Oh boy. So all those Hokai monsters we were fighting before were just a small fraction of them?
They probably would cause a mess if they all got out.
Byakuren, I know this is unreasonable, but I have a request. I am listening. Please, you must allow yourself to be sealed once again, so that it may serve as the foundation of Hokai.
Huh?
You mean you want her to seal herself? Yes, if Byakuren returns to her seal, then the balance should be restored. I'm sure of it. Hold on, we're here to take Hijiri home, not to watch her get sealed again. Finally saved her. But no, this... I understand your feelings, and I know what I'm saying is selfish. But please, for the sake of everyone in Makai. Mom? For a god to be bowing her head like that. He's telling the truth. She has no hostility towards us at all. Far be it from me to deny your love for Makai, Lady Shinki. I too have long felt that I should simply accept my punishment and remain sealed here. Chief, that's not... But... These people still yearn for me, after over 1,000 years, even though I've been unable to help them. They've been through so much to unseal me, bearing untold hardship just to shine a light on my future once more. I owe them so much. How could I possibly repay that debt? How could I fail to even try? Hijiri. I see. So that's how you feel, Byakuren. I knew you were a kind soul. But please understand that regardless, we can't let you go. Yes, I understand that perfectly well, yet still, I wish to go home with Sho. If you plan to stop me, then I will resist with all of my might. Yeah, that's the spirit. Otherwise, what was the point of the whole trip? Hijiri, there are so many things I have to tell you ever since the day I sealed you. I feel the same, Sho, but please, we can talk once we've escaped safely. Try to think about how we're going to bring the light you've brought me back to Earth. Right. The light I'd given up on and the ideal of equality between human and yokai. This must be the form they've taken to illuminate our future. What brilliance, how noble yet dauntless. How? Namo-san! Capture all of Shinki and Yumiko's spell cards. Byakuren, Sho, Alice, or the Pelican ship is defeated. Defeat Shinki. She's got 4. Only got 1. Only got 1. There's not too many. Only got 1 spell card. Oh, here we go. Cat's in the litter box again. It's a different cat. It better be. Better not be the same. Better not be the kitten again. Went to the bathroom like twice. It's been like 10 minutes. Wow, those things do not take a lot of damage, do they? No, they do not. Oh, this is gonna be a map. So many enemies everywhere. Yeah, this Mission 86 Parsi is really what I needed from you right now. It's the Mission 86. I yearn for you to do that. These things sure do have a lot of. Alright, Mima, you're the only one with a partner tier, so I hope you do enough damage for you to be fine without one. Danmaku Power Max from the next attack will use all remaining MP to increase damage dealt. The effect increases based on how much MP is used. Alright, so that's your final kill nuke. Got it. Let's fighting love. Now we've reached the point without a million cutscenes, and at this point I've kind of already talked about what I wanted to talk about. But, you know, it's likely going to be... Rayman Legends is likely the last new series on Lake. And then it'll probably not last as long as this, and when this is done, it'll be done, at least for the foreseeable future. Cat is whining. Why is the cat whining? Because the cat, he just wants to whine. He's a whiny little cat. That he is. Okay, 3 over here. There's enough over here, I guess. Put you over here, help Sakuya. What they both will do. Have I heard this long into the track before? You have 1 move. Combat. Alright then. I can't even remember the last time I fought. I may be unarmed, but I should be able to manage if I can borrow some magic power. No way, not happening. Even you'd be at a disadvantage unarmed. Hand him over, Sho. Hijiri, here. Are these my Vata?
They've been stored in the temple ever since you left.
We know you'd use them again someday, so we kept them in tip-top shape. Oh, how thoughtful of you. I understand your true sentiments, and I have no choice but to respond in kind. Face these Vara, infused with both magic and dharma. Vajra? Vara? I don't know. It will serve as your opponent for today. Reach an opening, Hijiri. So, you stole my first kill. I could have dead in the entire game. Sorry, Hijiri. Hanuman's Dance. I say as if Joe isn't just gonna... You know what, Joe? You can cool down for a second. Big old bat. I can read the movements. You would let your guard down thinking me as a mere human and suffer the consequences. I want to get closer to you. Ha, here, ha! Right, you're just gonna do that over and over again, so might as well just let Sho kill the bats. How much do I like Byakuren's theme? It's always a theme I've liked a lot, but would I consider it one of my favorites? I put it in like top 10? I don't know. Really listened to that much Toho music recently because I haven't been driving too much recently with the price of gas nowadays. That's a good thing. Time to see Koishi fight a giant eyeball. Anomaly confirmed. I didn't know you talked. Destroy. King Evil Eye. Judgment. My favorite game in the Yakuza series. Wow, what a master stroke. That's it for you. The rose. Really do not need Koishi to be another thumbnail. I really don't. She's already been, not counting when she was like forever ago, back in like the Mystic Arc chapter, not even counting that one, I've made her like, just the thumbnail for the last part I uploaded, she's part of the thumbnail for the one, for the Komeiji Sisters chapter, at least her hand is, and then she was the part, she was for the thumbnail after that, so I really don't need to make her the thumbnail. I hope Byakuren does something. Probably not, though. Maybe she will. Grants plus 20% damage against yokai enemies. When using natural fantasy, automatically has Zeal. Well, it's been 13 minutes. There are still a bajillion enemies on the screen. At least you managed to kill those ghosts. You managed to kill this ghost, right? Yomo? You did. Good job. Time for Parsi to fight the giant evil eyeball. These things are cool, so I'll keep going with their attack animations. Who knows what this game's timeline actually is for PC98? Clearly some form of Toho 4 and Toho 5 happened. Because, like, everything Toho 5 that's been happening here, and then Ellie and Kurumi are here, and then Yuka's related to the dream world. But then, like, it doesn't talk about the first 3 games at all, so the fact that Evil Eyes are here makes me think Rika's not a character in this universe. Because she didn't make them, instead their own, like, Makai creature thing. I don't know, it's a shame this series is, like, done. The series timeline is very interesting. But it's never gonna be elaborated on again. Has there been any fan works based on this particular game? I don't know. Fan works based on other fan works. I wonder how common that is. I mean, there's like fan art and fan, like, music remixes. But how often is it that someone makes a fan game directly based off a different fan game? Well, you know, the number of enemies looked daunting, but you kind of forgot that bats just kind of fall like flies. And when you turn attack animations off, you're basically skipping like 90% of what you'd have to deal with. Yeah, look at this. Well, they're like gone for the most part, huh? Varudhaka's sword. Okay. I will serve as your opponent for today. Take the lead, Hijiri. I have you now. Ha! Anomaly confirmed. Destroy. Crush. Kill. Destroy. Judgment. Executing. What a refreshing breeze. Ah, damn it. Actually, can you punch this one? Nope. Darn. Now a cat's whining. Oh, Flying Phoenix them. Show you how I can push through. Kane, you're nowhere near the human village. Yeah, Byakuren's team has complete and utter dominion over everything else. I assume when I attack Shinki that's going to change. But I don't know. Attacking Yumeko will change it. You attack that thing from here? Yes, you can. You will die, eyeball. That's it for you. Still can't remember if I've shown all of Koichi's moves yet. Well, surely they've all been seen when you take into account when she fought us. Does not compute. So are you actually... Are you a mechanical... What are you? You're like a monster, but you're still talking like a robot. Oh, there's a lot more over here than I thought. Hit it with the heavy Buddhist missile! See the power of the Pelican ship. Let's rise. We can do some precision fire from above.
The target has entered our firing range.
Sound the alarm. We're using the heavy Buddhist missile. Confirming our allies' withdrawal. Incorrection complete. Who said that? Fire missiles. Is that the ship's targeting computer? That didn't even kill it. Not even close. Not even halfway. He just took a nuke and walked it off. Alright, well, Marasa can't do anything, so Sakuya. Killer doll. Actually, well, that didn't kill. Yes, because the other Saki is going to do it too. I'll hear your apology now. Biological tank monster thing. Anomaly confirmed. Destroy. Lost judgment. Back down now would give them entirely the wrong impression. This is taking entirely too long. Nothing up my sleeve, but sleeves themselves. Does not compute. Allows chain to be used more than once per turn. Can use to cast Bless on all allies. Alright. Can move over here and deal these bats now. Alright, I've shown the eyeballs enough. Get the point. No, I didn't. You guys were like gray for a second, so I thought you couldn't move anymore. Apparently you can. Man, Maiden, you cannot. Can Daiusei move? A bit, but like she can't do anything, so. Actually. I'm going to use Daiusei so I can use Rainbow Brilliance Palm against this thing. I won't lose. Combine our strengths and smash them. I'll channel them all into this one move. It's the same dialogue as last time, right? I don't need to read all your dialogue for this move again, right, Mei-Ling? I like how Daiusei should have one of the most common cut-ins in the entire game because it's her basic move, but you never actually attack with her, so it's extremely rare to see. Punching an eyeball. Man, it's gonna be 30 minutes before I even start attacking the bosses. And if I want the next part to not be 2 hours long, I need to make this part go on a bit longer. So I kinda need to get to the point, don't I? Not dead yet. So now, is that really all you can do? Sky God Summon. Have I even seen that? What move is that? Till my last breath, I'll keep fighting.
Have you kids up for you tonight?
Can wield Lady Konako's power now? That didn't kill. That really didn't kill. That didn't kill. That did not kill! Oh, that's fantastic. Rainbow, kill it. Kill it. Alright. Here's the problem. Have Mima and Marissa do their strongest moves same time. Very cinematic. I'll send you to oblivion. Guess I can make this the thumbnail. Nothing else is gonna happen. Shinki's probably not gonna go do her cut-in till next part. Akashic Record unlock. Watch closely for a glance is all you'll get. Buried souls, unreaching feelings, the walls between something and despair. Mima shoot laser. Marissa shoot laser. This probably won't kill. This thing has ridiculous defenses and HP. I'm close, still 2,000 left now. Alright, Parsi. Can you do what I need you to do? I don't hold grudges, but my envy lasts a lifetime. Time for my daily prayers. I pray for misery, for your untimely demise, 'cause people like you make me so damn jealous. Still not satisfied. I crucified a giant eyeball. Alright, other one. Fucking bats! What was the bonus objective? Of course, it's the one that it always is, which is never a problem unless that, except for that one time when it had to deal with Kaguya. When it was a bad problem, it made me lose my streak. You got hit by a bat, Marissa. You got hit by a bat. Attacking Mimo, you can't do anything against. It's not very smart. Stupid bats. Stupid. Stupid bats. Parsi, what are you doing? Why are you taking so much damage to random bats? You doing that? So this is the power of the Great Sealed Magician Byakuren. So this is the power of the Great Sealed Magician Byakuren Hijiri, huh? She shows no fear, even the face of these creatures. She's just what I hoped. That voice, you must be Mima. My dearest apologies for not greeting you sooner. I take it you guided Sho and the others here. Stop right there with all the formality. I came here with them because I wanted to. Nothing more. And anyway, I'm not the one who broke your seal. This was all these girls. Right, I was saved by humans and yokai working together. Explaining everything would be a long story, but it will suffice to say that what you see before you is no illusion. Please see for yourself how strong Itsukyo has become. It seems Byakuren joining them has raised their morale. Indeed, it would be difficult to seal her again with such spirited resistance. Which leaves us one option. What you doing?
Oh no, she's already this close.
On guard, Lady Byakuren. You can't do that. You can't just half my team's over there. What are you doing? Your existence could arguably be a threat. Prepare yourself.
Is this caused by me beating all the enemies? My body couldn't keep up. Byakuren. He closed that distance in the blink of an eye, so she was still hiding at trump guard. Not to mention, Magician's body isn't as sturdy as other yokai. It's dangerous to have him on melee range. Chief's speciality was originally close combat through body-enhancing magic, but those spells are complicated and take a long time to chant.
Yumiko won't give her a chance. No matter how skilled the magician, once I've locked down your spell casting, you're as helpless as a kitten. Resign yourself to your fate, Lady Byakuren.
It's time to use the Sorcerer's Suture Scroll. What? I didn't spend 1,000 years in Hokai doing nothing. Even in darkness, I kept chanting sutures and spells. Eventually, that took the form of a scroll that I keep with me always. Don't tell me she made a magic item. Watch out, Yumiko. Sorceress, Suture Scroll, activate auto chant. See no reason to hold back against you. Sorceress, Suture Scroll, activate auto chant. I'll bring you down in the blink of an eye. Take this, and how about this? You're still not down? Break, Katsu, shatter.
That much magic that fast?
That's speed and power. Using magic, she's made her flesh as hard as steel and pushed her 5 senses beyond their limits. It's not even playing fair. Amazing. You really have abandoned your humanity. Talk about a power surpassing human wisdom.
It's a fiendish power, one that can even be called heresy. To gain such things, you'd have to...
I won't deny it, but this time I've sworn in my heart to only use this power for others.
I made sure not to underestimate you, but still, to think you are this strong. Keep your distance for now, Yumiko. But Lady Shinki, you can't think of Byakuren as just another magician. Both her strong determination and her feelings which have stewed for 1,000 years, all of that is part of her magic. That doesn't mean we can just let her have this. I know, but attacking her recklessly will only get yourself injured. Be patient. That's why I'm here too.
What are we doing here? Yumiko of all people back down so easily. The training must have been quite thorough. Shinki does have the dignity you would expect from a god.
She spread out her Damaku too. The real thing starts here.
Then I'll have to use my full power as well. Think I'll use the magic I invented here in battle as well. Why's the place so long with all the Micaiah? When's looking up? Let's brawl. Fair and square. Superhuman Byakuren Hijiri weapon. Divine Recitation weapon. Divine Devils. What am I doing here? I don't know. Let's just go this way and hope I don't die. I'd like to kill Yumiko first, because she's actually declared the spell card. Which is great, because that means I don't have to deal with her health bar at all. Keep going to the right. Right, I need to heal you. Lily has not been used up completely yet. Saki also needs to be healed. Kane has trust. Get that sometimes. Kinda forget Kane's here sometimes, for being honest, because I use Moko as the lead all the time. Keep going this way. You know that Alice's defeat condition? I'll try to remember that. If I want to get this bonus condition, which at this point I've fully upgraded Notori, so the bonus conditions really don't matter, but I might as well try for it. Gotta rush to get to Yumeko in 3 turns. Well, when you put it that way. Oh, you just hit me anyway, of course you do. Soul. What are you hitting with? Kakure Danmaku Barrier. Do I really want to use all your... No, I don't.
Let's finish what we started earlier. Yumeko, I don't care to have another discussion of who's right and who's wrong, not this late in the game. This is merely a clash between irreconcilable positions, and I respect Lady Shinki's wishes more than anything.
Now that their boss is here, she's even more stubborn than last time. But we couldn't ask for a better opponent.
My steel will cut through even that determination. I'll slice you into ribbons. Even if we have to die on each other's blades at this range.
Rainbow, you wanna dodge this? Thank you. Count as a yokai, do more damage to you. Like a Makai demon, right? That counts as a yokai. Yokai seems like such a meaningless term in the actual series, but then you have games like this that try to like categorize it for like stats purposes. You're like, yep, that's definitely a yokai, so therefore you take more damage, right?
You're too slow.
Great. Alright, you attack twice or something. Oh no, you attack again. Great. I forgot how much of a mess of a character Yumeko is. You know, none of the shit that's going on makes any sense. Right, you have guard and persist. Mailing, I have to ask why.
I have no idea. That is the proper move. But more than enough blades for this. I'll carve you to pieces. Why is this not doing any damage?
I think that's enough, not even close. My fist carries the weight of history behind it. Hong Mei-ling Bomber. Different dialogue for this move. Scarlet Devil Dragon Phantasmal Clone. Face my 1,000-Hold Fist. Yeah, normally moves have at least 2 dialogue sets for them. Even more. Making combat noises with the last blow. Rainbow Brilliance Palm. Attack.
By all means, finish this if you can.
Return. Is this gonna count for my persist? No, no, it's not. Yumeko, you're kind of fucking bullshit. You know that? Because I can only persist and sense once, but you can just attack me twice because you feel like it. Kinda stupid. Kinda stupid. Alright. Heal. I need to do that for people. Great. Notori, you can do that. In fact, you have a lot of SP. So, do that again. I'm gonna hit you with this thing. Man, Notori, you're actually useful when you have like more than a 70% chance to hit, so I can use Sense to make you have a 100% chance to hit. When you have like a 5% chance to hit, there's not really much I can do about that.
Say hello to my little friend. You can't open it, Notori. We've got just the weapon for you. She's all polished up and ready to go. We're combining in make or break time, docking with the Zanbai fighter. And now, you're finished.
Nice, at least I hope you are. It's actually gonna kill you. Kinda assumed it would, but this rate might not actually. Oh, it did, good.
Look at that, Notori, it worked. Only because we all pitched in. I suppose I lose after all.
Alright, problem child's dealt with. Now the other one. Wow, point guard.
I can't believe you stopped my blade.
That's right, Unzon, let's show her that we'll face anything for the chief.
Your morale is high, but I don't plan to fold here either.
No, Yumeko. Back off and rest for now.
Why? I can still fight.
I appreciate the sentiment, but you've already fought more than enough for one day. Now it's my turn to give it my all.
But I exist only to serve you, Lady Shinki. You won't use me here, then when?
You keep saying that, Yumeko, but it doesn't make it true. You exist for yourself and no one else. I, on the other hand, exist for everyone. That was decided the moment I created all of you.
Understood. Once you've made up your mind, nothing can change it. I'm no match for you.
Yumeko?
Alice, you said you wanted to be like Lady Shinki, didn't you? Then this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for you. Be sure to observe how she fights.
She's fighting?
You need to see for yourself who our mother is. Alright, we got rid of the maid.
But stay focused. The only one left is Shinki. I'll be back.
Mom? There's no need to hesitate, my dear Alice. I have faith in you. I'll accept all of your feelings.
Alright, it's been 42 minutes. How much of this am I gonna do? You just look at that much damage, you should be fine, right? You have any map attacks? Yeah, you have one map attack.
So you've made it this far.
Once we beat you, we can finally get the heck out of this place. Crazy place. Both sides were down to fight, so no hard feelings, okay?
True. We've already said what we needed to. All that's left is a clash of wills. This is getting weird. Wouldn't this be easier if we all just hated each other a little more?
Just don't get shot down while you're distracted by silly ideas. Even if she's showing no hostility, she's not pulling any punches.
Perfect.
Why don't we see for ourselves just what kind of power it takes to rule over Makai?
I'll accept all your feelings and then stop you. For the sake of Makai and everyone living here.
The worse the situation, the more careful I have to be about my power.
Oh, cool, I see what you got.
I'll melt you! Again, figuratively, I'm just saying these things to sound cool. I'm not going to kill you. Calm down. I can't lose focus. You're prepared? Then here I come. Stay still. Shinki's thieves have been out here for an hour and a half. Can't beat me in a contest of strength. Though ironically, my moves don't have that much power. Why does Oku not just have like the strongest move in the game? She can wield the power of the fucking sun. And you're telling me the power of the sun does 3,900 damage. Been a while since we last had a Danmaku fight, but I'm not the same girl I was back then. I can see that. You're not riding a turtle anymore. Why does everyone ask about the turtle? But you're right, I can tell you're different. Your feelings are much more complex and nuanced than they used to be. Is it because of all the people you've met since then? Who knows, but as long as I'm the Shrine Maiden, this stuff will keep on happening. His powers exterminated gods and devils, aliens and underworlders. Show me what you've got. Got good eyesight, you know. Probably why I shouldn't be close to Mystia. Did more damage than I was honestly expecting you to, Mystia. I can't lose focus. I can't afford to back down either. Stay still. Circumstances aside, I finally get to see your face. Thank you for everything you've done for me, Lady Shinki. However, Please, don't say it. I know this day would come, and it's no surprise that you'd react to their feelings this way. I've always been resolved to fight you if necessary. Then I'll have to thank you for that resolve too, but I wish to repay my debt to show. I'll resist you with everything I have, even the magic I learned here. For those who have been so devoted to me, Sorcerer's Social Scroll and Nembutsu activate multi-chanting, the power to exceed human limits. I am yellow. With this power, I will show you how I can overcome. Take this, and this, and this! You're through. Well, that actually killed? Nah, not quite. Can't let myself fall here. Byakuren, this is for Makai. Take this. Should you insist on making further attacks? Right. Let's get some healing done. Trust. Alright. The ship. I'd heard the stories. This is the Byakuren ship. Well, I heard it was originally the flying granary left behind by Byakuren's little brother. He must have been quite powerful to leave behind an artifact of this scale. I don't know the details either, but apparently it started Byakuren on her path to power.
Oh, is that how it happened? I just thought it was a cool boat or something.
You're awfully comfortable riding in something you know almost nothing about. Anyway, we can't afford to let this boat sink until it gets its head priest back. Steer carefully, Kozuzu.
Right.
Show you the power of the Byakuren ship. Should be more than enough to do 87 damage. Be funny if she had like a skill that blocked damage and then it did nothing. Can't afford to lose. You're strong, so you didn't merely overwhelm my poor little Omiko? Yumiko. You think I'm the same girl you fought way back then? Think again. I've done a lot of growing and made a lot of friends since then. But don't let your guards down. This can't have been the true power of the god of Makai. She's a being who both created and controls an entire world.
Yeah, she's the one who created this creepy place.
I just want everyone to live in harmony. I really do. Makai was created to help achieve that. Those children with too much power would never be able to get along with the others outside the barrier.
You just got, not leave them, but force them to obey you or something.
Every child born deserves to be born. If the strong exist, then so must the weak. All I can do is take those lives into my care and help them fully realize themselves. So we refuse to set any restrictions on what life ought to be, an admirable philosophy for a creator. That's both my own wish as well as the role I must play. That is why I fight. Ration, Gospel of the Demoness. You have to throw 1,000,000 eyeballs at me, Shinki. Do I have to do that? Do I have to do that? I don't think you do that. You did that. I just don't know why you did that. You just didn't need to do that. Not affect anything at all. course, your one move that has more range, you can't do close movement. Oh, thank you. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to be farther away than this. Grants the effects of a cell, bullseye, persist, yell, assail, fury, and valor. I don't need to do all that. Should I save this for later? No, whatever. I have enough to do it again.
Pleased to meet you, Alice's mom. That strange dress. You must be that friend Alice wrote about in her letters. Thank you for getting along with her so well in Gensokyo. Oh, not at all. If anything, she's the one who's always giving me a hand. I'm so glad I got to talk to you, Shinki. Once you talk to your friend's parents, it's like, bam, you're like best friends now. Is that how it works? Sure does. Today's a little bad, but I'd love to come back and hang out sometime. You're so kind and so optimistic. I can tell that you and Alice have been looking out for each other all this time. I'd love to take our time and talk. Maybe some other time? I know I shouldn't go too far, but make a show of this, Tori. See what my magic cannon can do. Final spark. Fire. Let's combine our firepower, Marissa. Got just the weapon for you. It's all polished up and ready to go. Combining it, it's make or break time.
It's been so long, it's hard to remember that these are the two the game started with. So I started with Marissa Relic. It all began with these two. And they're doing pretty good, I'd say.
I can handle a load like this. You're prepared, and here I come. It is time. Open your eyes. And lend me your strength. And if you close your eyes, you can almost feel like nothing's changed at all. What are you aiming at me for?
I try to get rid of this spell card so I don't have to deal with a bajillion eyeballs. But who do I attack you with? Sanai's not doing much of anything. Everyone's so far away, I can't do anything about what's going on here. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it this time, am I? 1 to 4. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting that close. It's just not happening. Nope. Nobody else can reach. How unfortunate. Truly. Truly unfortunate. Allows unit to support defend during player phase, usable 4 times. I should actually put you with some useful units if I'm gonna have that skill. What does this field do, by the way? Being hit triggers a barrier that reduces Damage taken by 350. Alright, so being in the field isn't actually going to do anything to me. This isn't a map attack. Third spell's a map attack. Alright, well I'd like to take care of this spell before I end the part. Reaching an hour here. I mean, this is what you gotta do. Don't want the next part to be, like, over an hour and a half. Which might still end up being anyway. People aren't able to do anything because they're all the way over here. Okay? Why?
Hello? Is that a voice just now? Oh no, I must be hearing things. Yumiko will say I'm spacing out again. Hello? What was that? Have your hair tied off to the side. Can I take it? No, you can't take it. What's with this girl?
That's what you decided to do with your turn, huh? Never mind. She healed 20% for damage. Shinki has some pretty long attack animations. In fact, I think one of her attack animations is like the longest in the game. It's like over a minute long or something? Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. But it's not this one. Shoot at me and I'll shoot back. You too poop. When it gets hit, it goes back. Or something? How'd that quote go? Ouch! Alright, time to deal with the nuisances. They make good XP at least. Make me use Super Ego on a bat. Never mind, Story killed it first. How does that work, by the way? You don't use the MP until you actually use the move, right? So if the support attack kills it, the assist attack, you don't actually use the MP, right? So I'm pretty sure the MP bar doesn't go down until the move starts, I think. That didn't kill. Mailing. Well, doesn't matter. The bats will disappear when this is done anyway. Devil's Recitation. Never mind. I can't use Devil's Recitation. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Hey, Moko. You wanna beat the shit out of a god?
Creating life isn't the same as immortality, right? Correct. An immortal is but one life. I can't create the same life over and over again. Huh, then I guess I should count myself lucky for having this body. Excuse me, are you trying to say that one long life is worth any more than countless shorter lives? Who knows? I'll leave the big questions to gods like you. I'm only human. I'll show you what happens when I take you seriously. We'll make this go down in the history of combustion. What? Okay, let's make sure your dumb could go into history. I can't read this fast. Flare up.
Let's do 10,000 damage. I'm gonna see. Yo, yo, yo. Doot, 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 doot.
Flare up. I'm going in hard.
using all my body. You too will turn red. I can't afford to lose. They actually fended off those children.
Yo, you fun game with Jag.
Mom, I want seconds.
Did you really think that trash like that would even slow us down?
Apparently not. I suppose I can't afford to be frugal with my magic then.
Shinki's magic, huh? Now this, I gotta see. Do all you magicians have an idea of how strong she is then? More or less, she's not the ruler of the Holy Land of magic for nothing. I've only felt her from within Hokai, but even that was enough to convey the scale of it.
Wait, so you even felt you through a barrier? That's crazy.
Indeed, it was a great power and this incredible strength, but supported by a deep compassion. I even used it as a reference when thinking on how to use my spells. It's too bad I can't use it because I'm too close to her now. I have to move her, and then, like, wait and attack again. Driving for the world and for the people, to take that to such an extreme.
You wouldn't understand yet, Sanaya, but when the life's entrusted to you, you can't only think of yourself anymore.
Sanaya, I want grandkids. That's enough chit-chat, she's starting something.
The bonds of life form the trunk of a tree with its branches stretching out without interruption. Rooted in nothing, reaching to infinity.
Devil's Origination. Is that what they're calling it? Didn't have spell card names in PC98, so the original move that Byakuren took didn't have a name. Alright, well it's been over an hour. The next part, which will be part 100, we'll beat Shinki and finish the UFO Mystic Square part of this game by